Hi guys, so the events of the last day has been really distracting me and made me very worried. I'm of course talking about the war in Ukraine, and to be honest, that's not really what I do here on this channel. I don't know how to talk about it, how to cover it, and even though it's of much higher importance than anything else, like the districts here that we should also look a bit at, I I just don't have a way to talk about such an issue, and it is quite hard felt for me because I do personally uh, notice the effects of it, and I think that we should all take this uh, very seriously. Practically, it is a World War III, just that the Allies and NATO are probably not going to intervene in any direct way. But yeah, I was planning to do this with about the US House because there are a few maps that have been confirmed now, while we are, well, focused on something else completely. And this one in North Carolina, I guess it is a victory for fair maps, but to be honest, I think this sucks. And let me tell you why. This is the old map. It gave the Democrats 5 districts, the Republicans 8 districts. The new map would have one more seat. It would be 14 House members instead of 13. And the Democrats, they are going to gain, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are going to gain that one. And they might even gain 2, because this is now a very competitive district. And the Republicans, they are going to lose, aren't they? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They might be able to maintain the status quo. They might, because that is a swing seat. So how did things go this sour for the Republicans? This was the old map, and then the Republicans in the state legislature proposed this, which for some reason completely draws out Greensboro, and I am not surprised at all that it was taken down. But to go from that to that, I mean, why? There were so many better solutions, and I'm not saying that these would be more fair, but I'm saying that the way Democrats are conducting themselves in blue states like Illinois and New York, look at this. This one would be fair. I mean, this one could be more blue. It could, and you could argue that there should be a more competitive red district too, but you have Democratic district in Charlotte, Greensboro, and Raleigh, and then, well, this one up here, it is sort of a continuation, and the Republicans get the new district. Instead, you have this complete mess right here, which cracks Charlotte and Raleigh. I mean, we all know about cracking in House district drawing. Cracking is typical gerrymandering, to exploit these cities as much as possible on behalf of the Democrats, and I'm not in favor of that at all. Another state that also confirmed its map is Pennsylvania, and here, same thing. Pittsburgh is still cracked to give the Democrats 2 seats here. Now this Connor Lamb seat is D+1, previously it was R+2. So if he was not running for Senate, I would actually expect this one to stay with the Democrats. But since he's not running and the Republicans will be on the offensive, the Democrats will not have any income, but I still think it will flip in 2022, maybe not in the future. But really, in this map, the Republicans are the one who has lost a district in the center of the state. Of course, there the population might be declining, it might be at least growing much slower than other places. And then you have Philadelphia. Eastern Pennsylvania, that's something. Western Pennsylvania is bad. It's not so bad in Eastern Pennsylvania because you have Brian Fitzpatrick, he has even district, he used to have a D+1. He still won comfortably, so that's not a big issue. Susan Wild, she has an R+4, she used to have an even district if you look at the old map. So she is definitely going down in 2022. And then whoever is elected, I think, will have a good shot to be re-elected again in 2024. Matt Cartwright, that was R+8, now it's Okay, was R plus 9, now it's R plus 8, but because of the national environment, I think that he is going down as well. In other words, Republicans lose one in the center of the state, but they potentially pick up 3 seats. So since this is a minimal change map, that's certainly good for them, because the 17th, the 7th, and the 8th become very much in danger. And then you have the suburbs of Philadelphia, D plus 9, D plus 13. Depending on how real the suburban erosion is, we could see these ones be competitive as well. I don't know, I'm a bit unsure about how unpopular Biden is in the suburbs, because these are the Trump numbers, you know. Trump did not do well in the Philly suburbs, he did not do well in Chester County. Romney won Chester County in 2012, Pat Toomey won it in 2016. It's a competitive county, but he did not go for Trump. So potentially much better news for the Republicans in Pennsylvania still. And where does this put them? They still have ways to go, but you know, Florida still remains, as does Ohio and other red states. So there is still hope. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay safe, and prayers for Ukraine. And I'll see you next time.